Hello everyone, this is like in Roku. I finally decided to do a videos. Anyways, but I decided to make my first video on my main character, Roku Kanno. And she is actually a character that I created back in middle school, high school. Like, my friend and I used to write together, so she's like, oh, we need twin characters for a Naruto fanfiction. And I was like, okay. Roku is also short for my real name and my birth month. Um, well, it's short for the actual real Japanese. How can I say it? The Japanese word for my real name and my birth month, which a lot of people don't know, unless you're very good at the whole Japanese culture. Maybe you would know, maybe you won't. But it's pretty cool. Roku Kanno was actually the first name that I used to go by. And then, of course, me being me, was like, well, I don't feel like going by Roku Kanno no more. Not only that, everybody always thought I was a guy because it's a guyish name, I guess. I don't know. I always thought it was girlish, but I guess everybody has their different views. Anyways, but I think like Roku has its own fun and meaning behind it. For anybody that wants to know what the meaning behind like a Midden Roku is, I would be gladly to tell you. Maybe sometime. It's a long story. It took me weeks to come up with the name. Anyways, but so today, I guess we're going on an adventure with Roku Kanno. This is the first character that I made for New Mexico State RP for actual both servers. I actually been playing this server for over 2 years now, and it's really a great bunch of people. I mean, you have the bad eggs, but I mean, every server has bad eggs. But I actually found a lot of good people within New Mexico State RP. Anyways, so this is Roku Kanno. As you can tell, I am trying to keep a theme here that when I start my videos with any of my characters, like I mean any of them, this is only one of 5 for New Mexico State RP. And then I will have another character, a 6th one, but that would be for a different server. And for when that server is released, since they are not exactly released yet. So I will give the name to you when that video goes up. So, anyways, as you see right here, okay, I did not know that I could do that. This is Roku's main bedroom. Like if I come over here somewhere, if I could find it. God damn it. If I come over here, like, of course, Roku has a bunch of different outfits. All my characters have a bunch of different outfits. Leah is probably going to be the most interesting one that you guys get to meet. But yeah, as you can tell, Roku has tons and tons of different outfits. For right now, I usually just roll with this one. Anyways, let's show around Roku's house. This is actually the second floor of her house. Roku Kanno was originally a book writer, so when I wanted this house for her character, it was mostly because she was supposed to be an author. And she's basically my alter ego in real life. Some of my friends know me as Roku Kanno, some people know me as my real name. And in real life, if anybody would know me, I love books. So having a complete library is something that amazes me. Too bad it's not like Beauty and the Beast library. I'm sorry, that is still my dream library right there. But anyways, so this is where Roku is able to be her author. Like I used to RP a lot in this house on on the other New Mexico State RP. And yeah, eventually yeah. Anyways, but to show you around her house a little bit. Got a nice little sitting area. You have all this. There's more bedrooms over here. Well, actually, I think this might be. Okay, yeah, this is a washroom. This is a bathroom. Very small bathroom. What is funny about this house used to be a 12-bedroom house, and then the creator that we found the original line map for changed it to this. But this bedroom is the same like the other one, and you have a full bath in both. Now, sadly, Roku lives by herself, so she has this gigantic house by herself. Kind of crazy, but yeah, I know. I mean, what do you expect the owner from a cat cafe and an author? This is the first floor. You have the lovely kitchen. There is a secret door here, but I'm not saying where. But you have the kitchen. If she just wants to chill and whatnot, there's a lovely wine cellar. Let's see, what else do we have around here? You have the big living room. Oh, yet again, a big fancy little library. When I seen this update, I was like, oh my god, I need this. This is life. You have a little workout thing, and I forget what's here. Another bathroom with a gigantic walk-in shower. But it's a pretty nice house. And of course, as you could tell, beautiful view of the city. Okay, time to go all the way upstairs. I think the only thing I would hate about this house in real life is all these stairs. I'm sorry, way too many stairs. You have the front door, got another bedroom. You got the another bar, a gigantic walk-in closet, more bedroom and bathrooms. I think these three doors are like these two and this one or bedrooms, and this is yeah, another bathroom with a walk-in shower. Okay, I'll get out of this house. Since I've just been showing this around. I take pride of this house. I'm not going to lie. This is the first house I ever owned back when we used to have the old name. But this is another bedroom. Okay, so let's go because there's a lot to Roku that I need to show. Our garage area. Yes, all my doors are locked, which is nice. This door over here leads to the backyard, which makes no sense at all, if you ask me. All it is the door that is like a little. Well, hold on. Okay, it is unlocked. It's like this little door, and you go in this little area, which is nice, and then you go right out the back to the backyard. I mean, I guess I could show you the backyard. But like this is all beautiful. You have that big gigantic table for parties out there. A pool. Oh yeah, I forgot there's no more stairs. And then of course you have like a lovely fireplace. More sitting areas. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually fixed my graphic pack. I had to redo the lighting on my graphics pack because it was blinding. My other character worked for this business called Flamin' Cat Recovery, and they actually own this really nice Benny's down in the city for towing and repairs. And I was down there last night with the old lighting to my graphic pack, and I was blinded. I mean, headache blinded. Okay, let's see. Oh, I only have one car for her. I need to get her another car. So, if you haven't noticed, this is literally my alter ego in real life. She loves purple, and I'm able to literally put her into a game. This is gonna be horrible. Sorry about the driving. I just hate that gate. I wish it was automatic, but you know, can't have everything you want. Let's see if I on. And yes, I love living up in Vinewood Hills. Well, I guess with New Mexico, it's Albuquerque. I don't know if Albuquerque would have any Hollywood Hills type stuff, but who knows? kind of hope I'm like looking over at my stream and it's like, okay, is any of the sound from the game going over? Or is it just me talking? There we go. I guess the game wasn't loud enough. Anyways, we have some really cool stuff on this server. This is actually the economy server. I haven't really touched the V menu server. I know some people go on. I'm not going to lie. I miss a lot of my cars because I had a lot better cars on that server than the ones I have access to drive now. Can't wait. Can't wait to have my actual 6x6, and I own a Ram. I think it's TRX 6x6 and a Velociraptor. I own a lot of fancy cars on the V menu server. None of them are over here yet, though I'm hoping that they eventually. Oh my god, this is so much better. If I had my old graphics pack in, if I didn't reinstall it, all these lights would be literally blinding right now. They all look normal now, but oh my god, they were bad. Like you have like no idea how bad they were. God, these AIs are so impatient. I don't drive and I don't have road rage in real life, but the AIs on this game, I swear to God, like you don't even want to know. I hate them so bad. These red lights are taking forever. I like playing. I like RPing in the server. I really do. Don't get me wrong. Well, I guess in the city, I should say. I like RPing in the city. But these red, you know what? Screw it. Yellow means go fast. But these red lights are ridiculous. Like beyond ridiculous. There's actually a lot to do. There's a lot to do on the economy server. Eventually, I want to I want to try and get more businesses like my cat cafe and vanilla unicorn. Um, I found this like awesome creator just looking for civ jobs that are set up amazingly. I'm actually heading to the cat cafe right now. I will warn you, there is a lot of purring and meowing. I mean, there's 19 cats throughout the whole building. And it can. I don't mind cats. I love animals. I actually have a Chihuahua who is such a. He doesn't live up to the Chihuahua name at all. And then I have three. Well, I had three. I used to have three cats: Dante, Luca, and Cole. But after a year, Dante passed away, which was really heartbreaking. I love my Dante. I actually named them after characters of a book that I've been working on since 2014. Still working on that book series. Every now and then I'll decide to be like, oh, I'm going to do work on this. But, it's one of those things that you start to work on, and then it's like, okay, I have no interest in doing this. Well, not that. Really, AI? Okay, these AIs have like no care in the world. They will just cut you off. They are so lucky. Anyways, but back with the book, I want to work on my book. It's just writing a 10 book series. There's a lot of writing, a lot of thoughts, a lot of planning. Like I have a timeline, and there's times I go through the timeline and it's like, I'm going to add this more spicier. That's one thing. All my characters that I have, they all have a background story. Roku Kanno here is pretty much, she's Arthur, and well, there goes another card cutting rail. She's actually Arthur. She started as a reporter, and then eventually writing books. Like on the main server, the VMenu server, she actually was known for never leaving the house. She would just write and write and write. And any time that anybody see me play her, like RPS her or something, she was always doing stuff for the house, taking in random strangers and helping them with money and whatnot. The menu is not a economy server, but you RP'd everything out. I was able to write like books. Well, not actual books, but our role play on the V menu server was everything was typed out. Like, yes, there was interaction, but if you wanted to RP by yourself, you could have. And that's what I did most of the time, was RP by myself, and the paragraphs would be ridiculous. But as I said, Roku Kanno never left her house on the other server. She always stayed in, always wrote books, was the lonely woman that lived in the gigantic mansion on top of the hill by herself. Okay, so this is the lovely. I know you guys probably know where this cat calf is. I think it's the emu cat calf. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but on this server it's known as Roku Kanno's cat calf. Go into my lovely parking spot that I have here. But this is basically, I'm just gonna go through the back since there's like no players on. And yes, the store is locked. It just happens to be locked because there's a lot that you can do in this building with the script that we found. So yeah. Yes, there's this tiny little cat in the back here. I do not know why he's back here. I do know that if you hold Alt and you click on him, you can actually pet the cat. I mean, it sounds weird when you pet the cats, but hey, at least I can pet the cats. If we had stress on the server, which right now we don't have stress, but I guess it's going to get added back eventually. But the cats are supposed to help with stress, and they actually give you 2 points in health. Did I lock this door? Okay, I did lock this door. But this is the lovely cat calf. I gotta go sign on duty. I can actually hire. What's really cool is I can hire anyone. As you see, I'm the only owner right now. But I can basically add anyone that I want. What's also really cool, I actually just found this out the other day, that from this menu, you can actually access the clothing menu. You have to be facing away from walls when you access any of the clothing menus. So, actually, before I show you the back of the place, as I said, there's 19 cats in this whole place. You have a bunch of them. You can pet all of them. Like, you can pet all of them. You have this little guy that is constantly running, and I feel so bad for him. But you have literally cats everywhere. And it's just so cool. I don't know. I seen this script and I was like, dude, we need this. I want this script. I want to run my own restaurant on the server. Like, can we run the restaurant on our own server? I'm trying to get some other ones in. We have a pizza place. We have Pop's Diner. We have Bean Machine. And even the one nightclub that I have the most horrible time pronouncing its name. But like, all this is cool. Like, you can literally come in here though. And if you search table, I can actually put all the ingredients. Like, anything I make here, I could put here. So my prices are not that expensive. I do have $10. Like, each item costs is $10. But I will show you why it costs $10. It's not that I'm being greedy with money. These are everything that I made. As you can tell, my friends really love to come. When I have this place open, they're like, oh my god, Roku has her cat cafe open, everybody go there. But each of these things are $10. I can actually show you why it takes me $10. Why I decided that each food and drink are $10. No kitty cats. You cannot come through the back door. You gotta stay in the front door. Good kitty cats. So, let's see. I don't know. Do I have any food in here? No, I do not. So I have to actually go to the back. Yeah, all these scripts, which is really nice. All these scripts that the guy makes has everything built into it, like literally. Here. So let me just grab. Okay. Don't like me when I do that. So let me just grab all this stuff. I usually try to make a lot of everything because I trust a lot of people on the server. Mostly the people that have been playing on the server are really trusting friends and amazing people. But I could basically keep things in the open stash and they will be like, okay, we took this much stuff. So whatever you want to charge us with. But what's cool, so they are pretty cool. And that's why I keep my prices down low. Like the only way that it will hit over 1,000 or anything if say that somebody decides to buy everything that I make. Now, this is the cutting board. This is all the stuff that I can make with the ingredients that I just got from the back. Um, yeah, let's see. We should make more of these foods. We got cookies, we got donuts, cake, lollipop cakes, pancakes or prawn cakes, and pizza. I don't know, I think it's kind of weird that the pizza looks like Hello Kitty. I don't know. Some interesting stuff if you ask me. And then, of course, we have up here, we actually have the drinks. To interact with mostly everything on this server, it's, you have to actually hold Alt, and then you when the little eye turns blue, you'll right click to bring up the words, and then left click. I don't even know how many times I had to explain that to people. But hey, I'm always willing to help out everybody to learn the game. Okay, let's see what I want to make. As I said, it's very noisy in here. Very, very, very noisy. Just hope the sound's going through. I keep having to look over. This is my first time ever recording. I don't know if I'm going to do streams yet. I'm not really comfortable with streams. And this is my first time ever recording. So bear with me. I know that I'm jumping around a lot while talking, which I kind of find funny because my one person's like, "Oh, don't record your videos unless you are good at talking to yourself." I'm a storyteller. I'm a storyteller. I write my own books. I'm random as hell, like literally. And my ADHD is madly freaking crazy. So yeah, I think I can talk to myself. I do not know why she's high-fiving. I don't know why she's high-fiving the machine, but whatever. I guess whatever floats your boat, go ahead. By all means, do it. Well, except for bad stuff. Don't do bad stuff. Mm. My friend once told me back in school there's two kind of crazies. There's the good crazy and the bad crazy. And almost everybody I ever meet is usually the good crazy. Or you can just have fun and be yourself and be silly, do stupid things, not non-life threatening stupid things. No offense to the good people of this generation, but some of the trends that have been going on, like what happened? Why are you guys doing cray stuff? But anyways, as you can see, when you get like all the ingredients that you need, it literally makes everything. Like you click what you want to make, and it will remove that stuff. As I said, I like to keep the cat calf stock. That way, when I do open it up, people can just come into the server, be like, oh, the cat calf is open. And they can come in, pet cats. As I said, I don't know when or if stress is going to get added back on the server. I guess eventually it will. I'm not 100% sure. There's talks about it, but there's actually we actually have one guy, one dev, a really good friend and a very cool person that has been working on the economy server. I don't know how he does it. I appreciate him, and it's crazy that he's the one that finally allowed us to have an economy server. He puts so much time into it, and it's just amazing. But we are always looking for people. I wouldn't mind having more people on this server just for the fact of having more RPs, to have more interest and stuff to show for videos, to have just a all-time experience. I mean, we have a lot of God, there's a lot of stuff on here. One of my characters are actually the vice president of the Lost. And I have I have Chloe, who is the co-owner of Flaming Cat Recovery. They are actually a tow company and mechanic shop, and they also impound your car if the cops call us out. So be warned. Um, then I have Ava Walker. Oh, Ava Walker. All I have to do is bring up her name, and people are like, "Oh my God, she better not be a toxic serial killer person like she was." Which that's for Ava's video. That's actually for Ava's video. And then there is my newest character, Leah Kane. Leah Kane actually replaced some of my other characters from the V menu server. since you can only have up to 5 characters on this server, I had to pick and choose which ones I wanted. Now, the only thing that you will not see me doing on the server is Leo stuff. On the V menu server, I used to be a detective for Blaine County, but then I realized, like, hey, I need to worry about Flaming Cat more. Being the co-owner and running it with my friend that's from the UK, things were really getting hard for him running it. So I was like, I need to go help him with Flaming Cat. Because at the time, we had some really salty people that were mad that our business was in the junkyard of Sandy. And no, the one cop, I forget, he no longer plays on the server at all. And I'm not going to say names because I'm not that kind of person, but the one cop was really salty and came on to our property and decided to force RP on all of us. And yeah. And then everybody, after he got in trouble for the stuff he did, then we had 4 other people that kind of attacked us. All of them who are no longer on the server or with the community. They left on their own free will. And to tell you truthfully, I am glad that they all left. I used to respect all 3 of them, and they have broken my trust after the whole cat scrap thing. I mean, that really hurt. So, if you come up to my character, and if I, like, say if you come to our server and you come up to any of my characters and I don't talk to you, don't don't take it the wrong way, please. I'm just very, how can I say it? I'm very protective of myself. I hate making friends and then them just turning into jerks. Especially when I'm nothing but nice to people. Yes, I do have a temper. I will admit that I do have a temper. But since I've been out of high school, I'm very. I can control my temper a lot better than anybody else think I can. I was evil. I was a very evil child in high school. My temper was through the roof. And there's times that I look back and it's like, wow, I was mean. But you eventually grow out of that stuff. Well, some people do, but that's for another story. Anyways, but as you can tell, I know I just been making drinks, talking. Like I said, I every now and then when I want to take a break from having to gather resources or fishing or whatnot, um, I'll end up getting on as Roku Kanno, coming to the cat caf, and you know, just making a bunch of stuff, getting ready to open. Like, I'd rather be ready than sit here and trying to take orders. I could just put everything in the open stash and be like, okay, there you go. Pick what you want. Just know everything is $10. One item is $10. I had a friend come in yesterday while I was on, as cat calf. His bill was like $100. I had another friend that came on, bought like 17 items, and his bill was like 170. So I don't think it's that bad a price. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. Like if you join Leo, I know you get paid really good for being Leo. And if you run tow company, I think the lowest is like 150, and the highest is, well, for top five or owners is like 500. So if you can get to like I know for Flaming Cat, if you can get to a supervisor level or a manager level, you make some good money. You get like what was it? I think like 400 something. I think it was like 400 something for level 4. And then for level 5, it was 495. Just know, with me and my friend running it, had we had some bad luck with employees. We had people come to us saying, "Oh, we want to work for you," and either they couldn't follow our rules, which we don't ask for much. Just follow the server rules. Just follow our rules. Make sure if you need anything, talk to one of the owners or top fives. Like the reason we actually moved, like the one reason that we moved down to the city on the economy server is both of the junkyards, which are Roger's junkyard. There's one down near the arena, and there's one, the junkyard in the plane junkyard in Sandy. And well, I guess you can say we have had issues beyond issues. Like the company constantly being harassed by little kids and people can't follow the rules, and all we were trying to do was make an actual real RP environment. Sadly, without locked gates and all that, we couldn't do anything much. Okay, I think I have enough. Hello, kitty cat. Oh, I will warn you. Oh, I didn't know that I could do that. Oh my god, I could put, if I really wanted to, I could put drinks in one stash. Oh, sorry, ADHD moment. This is what I'm talking about. Me getting distracted very, very easily. Sorry. Anyways, but I just found this out, actually. So if I really wanted to, I could put drinks in one area and put food in the other area. And of course, they're like 1,000 each. So I can actually really, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, come on, Roku. Walk, walk, walk. Normal. Hello. Thank you. God, Roku, you don't want to listen. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to put all the drinks in one cabinet. My boyfriend's going to be probably watching this later and just laugh at me and probably call me a dark, knowing him. My boyfriend streams and does recordings too. He's actually the one that kind of helped me set everything up because we really want to get the server out there. Like, we want more fun RPs. We want to be able to interact with more people and like the people on this server are amazing. The owner of the server is amazing. I actually, before I came to PC, I actually used to play PlayStation and I used to play like app games. Well, the app games were not very friendly, people friendly. Um, I it got really bad on one of the app games I used to play to the point that my friend actually grabbed my phone and deleted the app. And then she did something so I couldn't find the app back. So I don't know what she did. But I thank her for it. Because if it wasn't for her, I would have never went to PlayStation where I started playing Red Dead Online. And when I started watching the online stuff, it's like, oh, this is cool. I want to interact with people. So, because I wanted to interact with people, um, I ended up like, okay, I'm going to get a mic. I'm going to get a cheapest headphone I could find at Walmart and interact with people. And God, the first time I ever heard somebody's voice, it was like it it was fun. And I'm like, okay, I like this online stuff. And then eventually after that, I met like a really, really good group of people in the Red Dead community. Sadly, all of them kind of like broke off, went to go play other games, left me by myself for a year. And I was like, I know people said about Online being really bad, but I'm going to go check it out. And I had a friend that was with the Red Dead community that played GTA, and she see me get on GTA, and she's like, Roku, you have to come meet my friends. And it was funny because she introduced me to all her friends, and she literally told them, if you pick on her or if you hurt her, she's like, I will kick your butts. And it was funny. I mean, I was playing GTA for a few years, then went back to Red Dead, then back to GTA, and I'm glad I did because I would have never met my boyfriend. I would have never met any of my other friends, and I wouldn't be here on PC because I used to be highly against PC games. I can't tell you why. Like, it's just one of those things. I did not like going out of my comfort zone. But once I ended up getting on PC, I ended up getting out of my comfort zone. And probably one of the best things I ever did. That's probably why you guys never see me on doing YouTube videos and stuff either. Anyways, I'm looking at the time here and reaching almost the 1 hour mark. So, I think I'm going to end everything here. I know you guys are probably used to all this, but feel free to subscribe if you like my content, that you like I probably will never really edit anything. I want to record with my friends, like in the background and stuff, because our chats get really crazy. But we have to watch out because, YouTube's terms. I don't want my videos getting removed and all that. But I guess, like, subscribe, tell your friends about me. If there's anything you want to know, as long as it's not too personal, feel free to leave a comment below. I would be happy to answer questions. I'm probably the most kick-ass girl, one of the kick-ass girls out there. I don't mind talking to people. I don't mind sharing stuff about myself. Hell, I live in the state that is known for Centralia. And if anybody knows Centralia, you would know exactly what state I am from. I also have some really other cool places around me. I mean, nothing really close to everything's like 45 minutes to an hour away from me, even 3 hours, depending what it is. But I have a couple cool stuff around my area. Anyways, I think I'm going to end the video here. Like I said, like and subscribe. Feel free to ask me anything. I will be happy to answer if it's not too personal. And have a good day. I will be back in another video. This is part 1 of the Adventures of Roku Kanno. Have a good day, everyone.